Hello friends, I'm Divya and I'm back with another episode of Personalities. Today we're going to talk about Ram Manohar Lohia. You should remember him from Spectrum as well as from post consolidation of India. Right? So let's begin. Before I begin, I would like to request you to subscribe Vysh's channel, and if you want any guidance related to your UPSC preparation, contact Vysh sir and keep supporting us by liking these videos, sharing these videos as much as you can, and don't forget to press the bell icon. Right? Now let's begin. Who was he? Who was Ram Manohar Lohia? He was an activist in the Indian independence movement and a socialist political movement, right? So you can always associate him with the socialist movement in India. So during the last phase of British rule in India, he worked with the Congress radio, which was broadcast secretly from various places in Bombay until 1942. Right, now we'll know about his early life. Ram Manohar Lohia, he was born on 23rd March 1910 at Akbarpur, which is in modern day Uttar Pradesh, in a Bania family. His father died in, his mother died in 1912 when he was just 2 years old, and he was later brought up by his father Hiralal. He attended Banaras Hindu University (BHU) to complete his intermediate. He then joined Vidyasagar College under the University of Calcutta, and in 1929 he earned his BA degree, Bachelors of Arts. He received financial assistance based on his outstanding academic performance. He was studying national economy as his major subject as a doctoral student from 1929 to 1933. He wrote his PhD thesis paper on the topic of salt taxation in India, focusing on Gandhi's socio-economic theory. His role in national movement. He was one of the founders of the Congress Socialist Party, and he was editor of its mouthpiece, Congress Socialist. In 1936, he was specially he was selected by Jawaharlal Nehru as the secretary of the Foreign Department of All India Congress Committee (AICC), the highest body of the Congress Party. In June 1940, he was arrested and sentenced to a jail term of 2 years for delivering anti war speeches. Already released by the end of 1941, he became one of the leading figures of the Central Directorate, which clandestinely tried to organize the Quit India Revolt, which was sparked by Mahatma Gandhi in August 1942. Here in the comment section, you have to tell me the exact date, whether it is 8th or 9th of August 1942 of this movement, right? Now, he was captured in May 1944. He was incarcerated and he was tortured in Lahore Fort. As one of the high security prisoners, Ram Manohar Lohia, together with J. Prakash Narayan, was finally released on 11th April 1946. He was the one who gave the idea of Saptakranti. Now, we'll know about his later political career. As a member of the Congress Socialist Party, he joined with that party when it had left Congress. We came to know there were so many factions within the Congress, and later these factions left the Congress, right? So this was one of them. So he remained a member of the Socialist Party when it fused in 1952 with the Kisan Mazdoor Praja Party to form Praja Socialist Party. He lost to Jawaharlal Nehru in 1962 general election in Phulpur. In 1963, he became a member of Lok Sabha after a by-election in Farrukhabad, which is a Lok Sabha constituency, and in 1965, this merged the Socialist Party, Lohia, into the ranks of Samyukta Socialist Party. And the two socialist factions, they merged, split and re-merged several times. In 1967, he played an instrumental role in formation of first non-Congress government in Uttar Pradesh. This alliance was formed by him and Bharatiya Jansangh leader Nanaji Deshmukh. He won Lok Sabha general election of 1967 from Kannauj, which is also Lok Sabha constituency. His major writings in English, The Caste System, which was published in 1964, Foreign Policy, published in 1963, Fragments of World Mind, 1949, Fundamentals of a World Mind, 1987, Guilty Men of India's Partition, 1970, These were actually published after his death. Some were published after his death also. So, India, China, and Northern Frontiers, 1963. Interval during politics, 1965. Marx, Gandhi, and Socialism, which was published in Hyderabad, Navhind, 1963. And collected works of Dr. Lohia. A nine volume set was edited by veteran socialist leader Dr. Masram Kapoor in English. Right? Now, his death. In his last few years, he was against the Congress as he felt there was a need for divergent political parties to come to the power and that excess clout in one party was detrimental to the country. He died in New Delhi at the age of 57. So with this I wind up this episode. It was a short episode but still very important for the from the point of view of exam also, right? So thank you so much for watching this lecture. Thank you.